so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Saints.
Just want to humble this nigga right quick.
74 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try to run this one in, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down. On second and goal, Winston, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out, and the Saints out further. What's good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. That's complete to Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Slow down.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Hey, Haywood.
To throw is Wentz. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Boston Scott, his first carry, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The Android Charger. Oh, yeah, they took him off the line.
On play action, Winston. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Yeah.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Winston. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Wentz on the give to Sanders. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing now is Wentz. He's got his man. It's Williams. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On third down, Scott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now they try the right side here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down at a gain of 16 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. Play action now, Winston. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Play fake. Winston. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Lutz puts this one through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's flag. Whip.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good
My
player.
bad, big dog.
They've got to find a way to get him more involved. Call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Wentz now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Down the man inside, down the man. Great 57.
Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. A game there of 30 big ones. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, force, kill. Man 5-7. Go.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to wind up and air it out. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. On 3rd down, Winston. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So make some room next to Tom Dempsey on the NFL's all-time field goal distance leaderboard. That's going to go down officially as a 63-yarder.
Let's not forget about David Akers, Jason Elam, and Sebastian Janikowski, too. So now Matt Prater at 64 has got a little bit of company up near the top spot. That was one heck of a kick right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after them now.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Wentz. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
To throw, it's Wentz. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 49 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They go play action. Winston. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. The Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Go.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Stop.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Wentz now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to launch this thing. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 44 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Wentz now to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles get a score closer. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
This is so bad for you, bro.
Off the play fake, Winston. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Go. What we got? Corner route.
Offense set to go, and they will simply, Charles, be looking
corner
to
route.
What they did last
inside zone. Get your bitch ass right there. Come on, man.
And they hope it'll be that
this
easy.
little overall fucking y'all up, but I got something for him. Hold on. Come here.
Replicate it.
I need everybody. Chill out right quick. I got you, son. I got you, boy. Don't even worry about it. Just chill out right quick, man.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz.
That shit is not open. Come on, you gotta be right there. That's your spot line back. Come on, bro.
And he'll go down, but not before
hey, I need you to relax. Let me focus on the game. Relax, please. Hey, come here. Relax.
Wentz now hitting on 2/3
on the
of his
run, fellas.
passes, 10 for 15 so far. First
On the
and
run,
10.
fellas. Yep.
Throwing his Wentz.
Oh, this weak ass corner route, man.
He's got it complete.
Put niggas right there. This nigga's a bum, bro. Like, what is y'all doing? This nigga let me running the same shit. A fucking bum. Swear to God, this nigga bum, bro.
From the red zone now, Wentz.
You thinking that running back gonna be? Oh yeah, get your goof ass up out of here. Your ass a bum.
They'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. That pass just
They letting that nigga get that weak ass shit. That's what's pissing me off.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit.
There it comes. Here come Davis. There you go, Davis. Come on, keep doing that dumb ass run, stupid. Keep doing that stupid ass run, stupid. Come on, bro. You better taking that field goal right here. Alright, hold on. We got a waggle. Somebody going to the corner. Y'all already know what's gonna come. Here we go.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit 4 of 7.
I need you here. I need you there. I need you there. Somebody going to the corner. Yeah. Somebody going to the corner. Ah! Get your fucking hit. Come on, man. Get your ass over there. That's stupid as hell. Get your dumb ass over there, bro.
An incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
In my life, he's going the same. We got 86. 86 coming right here. 86 coming right here. 80. Yep. Here come 86 right here. Yep. All yours. All yours. I got it. Thank you. Come on, man. Man, don't be like that, bro. That's a pick. Come on, man. Come on, man.
There to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Come on, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I don't throw shit like that because I don't trust Madden to bail me out. Niggas be, man, that shit's so weak, bro. That shit is so trash to me, man.
The Saints offense on
inside zone, he's sitting that weak ass blitz. Come on.
Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating.
Keep sending that shit. I'm gonna run right at it. Let's go.
Here, right?
Stupid.
It does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On 2nd and 2, Winston. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second. Break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hey, get down, man. Hey, bust your head.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Side here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Winston on 4th down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. They find some open field here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints.
Tell him how.
A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Go, go. 81, 81.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Now the pressure comes, and he goes goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.